So it's been a while, and I don't really have any excuses. I just I just didn't make any videos for all these months, man. But you know what? Well, at least I'm back now, you know? Some fathers out there don't even come back with milk. But me, on the other hand, at least I come back every 4 months for visitation, you know? Now, the reason why your deadbeat father decided to come back is because she finally has a topic to talk about. Chiikawa! Like cute little mascot critters from Japan? That's exactly what Chiikawa is if you haven't heard about it already from Jaden Animations. This video assumes you already know a little bit about them, as this is gonna be a Chiikawa theories video. I've had it in the back burner for a while, to be honest, because it's such a wholesome show. There's not that many theories. Some aren't even theories admittedly, rather than pretty much canon, but I'll even add those into this video because we need to stretch this content out somehow. Daddy went broke while going out to buy you guys beer because I gambled all our money away. Oopsies. Starting off with being that shameless, I'm gonna tell you guys the first theory. In the show, you know how there's monsters, right? The monsters that the Chiikawas have to fight off and have to defend themselves or else they'll be eaten? Yeah, those might actually be originally Chiikawas. There's this theory that the monsters are turned into monsters because of the Chiikawa's stressful lives if they no longer find that their life is worth living. But it turns out they can choose to live their life of subservience to the capitalistic slavery and become an evil monster cannibal. Such is the case of Anoko. Case Anoko, that girl. Anoko was once said to be a worker at a lemon labeling factory. Every day, she would come into work, tirelessly putting labels on lemons. This work is a factory job, so it's tedious, repetitive, and soul-sucking. All she does is sticker, lemon, sticker, lemon, sticker, lemon. Is this life even worth living? Working so hard to only earn a meager wage, barely even able to buy anything good for herself, other than an occasional nice snack here and there. She will have to live like this forever, in this society where she is but a cog in a machine. That's when she realized one day, she can't take this anymore. Abandon morality, the monster in her head said. And now Anoko is born! And we know this theory is basically confirmed because in an episode, Anoko can be seen thinking about her life back in the lemon factory, and she's happy she quit. That's probably most of you guys too if you guys can quit your jobs. Well, also be rich. Don't quit your job. Be rich first and then quit your job. Instead of eating snacks with Chiikawa, she eats the critters as snacks. Yum yum. This insinuates that Chiikawa and gang also have the potential to become monsters as well. But why haven't they, despite their stressful lives? Because they obviously live stressful lives. Hachiwari is out here living in a cave. I have a personal theory though, that they don't turn into monsters because of the power of friendship. Cringe. I know. Whatever. But it's true though. As social creatures, life is already tough. But what can really keep a life meaningful enough for you to live is your friendships. Running along with the monster theory, up next, we have something to say about the mysterious Momonga. Admire me, admire me. So bratty, so sassy. But was their personality originally like this? Turns out, the Momonga we see might not even be them, but rather a monster who stole their body under the desire of wanting to be cute. This is Dekatsuyo, the monster that we think now resides in Momonga's body. We can see that originally Momonga was very demure, shy, anxious-looking little squirrel. Perhaps because of this, they wish that they could become a more big and strong creature. And on the other hand, Dekatsuyo wanted to become small and cute. So they both wished upon a star. I hope you get your body back, Momonga. Hey guys, who do you think out of the three is the most register? Cave-dwelling Hachiwari is already out. He poor stir. He poor. Chiikawa is somehow average it seems. But what about the freak of nature, Isagi? We don't even know where he lives. To be honest, there's a theory that our man is actually homeless because no one knows where he lives. He either sleeps out in the wild, anywhere he wants, or perhaps because he's a rabbit, he actually lives underground, but no one knows. But somehow, even being without a home, he seems to be the one with the most money out of the three. This theory is assumed because he has the highest tier weeding certification out of his friends. But also, there was this one episode where he bought a ton of glow-in-the-dark rings. And I don't know, man. Compared to his friends, I think he's the most wealthy. Seems not having to pay rent has saved him a pretty good chunk of money, huh? He should put in his high-yield savings account or Roth IRA or his 401k. Okay, moving on to the last theory, I want to talk about where the large foods come from in this show. Have any of you guys ever questioned it? Like, in this cute world, why do they just keep randomly encountering giant or mysterious appearing food? As you can tell, despite it being seemingly like a slice of life show, this series is pretty dark, and even the food may only come when the Chiikawas die. There was a food scarcity arc in which food was running low for everyone, and the critters were all starving. It was only when Anako eats one of them that the food suddenly returns into the world. Okay, that's it. I'm done. No more theories. No more tinfoiling. My favorite character is Hachiwari. Subscribe! Join my Discord! See you later, schmacklers. Blah!